All right, everyone. Welcome back to a very exciting stream here. I just want everyone who might not be aware of the situation to know. It appears Jared's power went out maybe 3 minutes ago, so we might have to delay the stream. Well, we will have to delay the stream to an undetermined time. Hopefully today. We'll see when that is. So stay up to date. Be sure to watch the Complete Saga speedrunning Discord for updates. We will update the event whenever that information. Whenever we have more information, also be sure to subscribe to twitch.tv/LEGO Speedruns to be updated on when the new stream goes up. For now, I'll see if we can make a determination before things are confirmed, just so you guys have a time before everyone leaves. EJP Man was hired to destroy a power line, so he's on the run. We'll have to see if we can track him down. In the meantime, yeah, how's everyone doing? How we feeling tonight? Well, what are the thoughts about today's race, or whenever this race happens as a race? Who do we think's gonna who do we think's gonna win? You got any laser heads in chat? Sure. Oh, apparently there was an accident off of Jared Street that took out some power lines, so that's a bit unfortunate for him. Not gonna be able to run his refrigerator. So, good question. If there's a tie, um, one thing to remember is that we show times in seconds, but if it ties in seconds, we're gonna go down to milliseconds, which are reported um on live split, even if we don't show them here. Past that, I believe, but certainly if anyone in chat knows better, it would be ranked off of seed. So, for example, if Jared and Flazer were to tie down to the millisecond, which is shockingly improbable, I believe Jared would win. We don't plan on running like rematches or anything. So these are all single elimination. But that is, from my understanding, what would happen. Um, but I might be wrong, and if anything comes up, we will be going off of that. What level caused the most chaos in Ladder League? Good question. Is in terms of like raw chaos, you always gotta be careful with pod race. But pod race has kind of tamed itself down a fair amount. So I would say actually, uh, CCT, right? It's got to be Cloud City because we've had so many runs just explode with like a really bad DV3 or something of that kind. Other than that, we've had some pretty, it's all the classic culprits. But I think DSC is always a rough one just because it's But yeah, I mean, I think in my vote, it's Justin. Mostly because there hasn't been anyone who has been at the top level for so long. But certainly, there can be many, right? Like Zach completely dominated the leaderboards for a long time. Um, that would, certainly a goat. Did Techno Fast play episode 3 before 6? I don't think so. You don't use infinite torpedoes in 3, so you don't need to play it first. I might be wrong on that. Okay, yeah. Also, quick update for anyone who has just joined. The match today is delayed to an undetermined time in the future because Jared's power went out basically the moment the stream went live. So I think in a moment we're probably gonna bring the stream down. 8 p.m. Central. That's 8 p.m. Central Time. Now, I don't know if that's going to be true because, these things can often be finicky. But if we can get the run going at 9 p.m. Eastern, that would be pretty sick. Or maybe some late night speed running, potentially. Going into the wee hours of the morning. Of course, tomorrow is there's a the 4th of July for any Americans in chat, so you'll be able to stay up late. So that should be exciting. If it's able to happen, then we'll double check. Crazy comeback in a tournament. I mean, Frostbite versus Dragon. Really a comeback, but it's definitely they shouldn't have won. Rung 6 was pretty sick because that one was Anorak was behind Dragon for like 95% of the run and then clutches it by about 3 seconds at the very end. And that was actually the one where Dragon was ahead by like 5. That one was pretty sick. That was a pretty cool one. Yeah, it was hype times. In previous events, I think the biggest one is I forget which event it was. I think it was tournaments where I believe it was Senor who got a world record in finals, grand finals. So not quite a comeback, I guess, but certainly an exceptional run. Okay, I believe that we have gotten a resolution to this for now, folks. Um, let's see here. All right, yeah, I think we have a new time here for this run. We are going to be attempting this run at we're going to be attempting this run at 10 p.m. so far. Waiting confirmation from the runners, but hopefully we will be getting nice late night run here on twitch.tv/LEGO Speedruns. And as a reminder, while everyone's here, excited for all this upcoming stuff for Ladder League, a reminder that we also have a big upcoming marathon for all the Lego games. That's going to be Legothon starting on the 18th, going on the 18th to the 20th. That's going to be a full 12 hours of all of your favorite Lego games. We're going to get some TCS there too, so be sure to watch on LEGO Speedruns. If anyone wants updates on this stuff or to join the community, otherwise, be sure to join the Lego Star Wars Complete Saga speedrunning Discord. I believe that one is with let me double check for you all real quick. That is going to be with Discord. So here are all of the Discords for the major communities, and if you go to the Lego speedrunning one, you will get all the minor ones too. But Lego Star Wars Complete Saga speedrunning link in. Stay up to date for whenever this run ends up happening. It's looking like it's going to be tonight, but you never know. So okay, that will be it for now. I will play you all off with trailer for Legothon, but likely gonna be happening at 10 p.m. But again, be sure to be on the Discord to see the official update for whenever the run actually ends up being scheduled. Oh, quickly, before we do that, free play race like Ladder League, great question. Yes, there will be a free play break the record event later in the year, probably in August. So that's going to be, a long event, a lot of free play races trying to break the world record. So you'll see a lot of the runners you see here and a lot of new ones like our very own Anonymous, playing free play for everyone here on LSR. All right.